Okay, friends, we about to get going. We ready now, though. Hope you got your little drink in hand. We're gonna take a little shot to get started.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
So this is to help ease the pain. Okay, so if you got you a little something to drink on, go right ahead. If you had a little something to smoke on, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah. This is a infused class with my nigga Carlos. Even though he's not a nigga, you know what I
You
mean?
whispering though.
Oh, we got some Dawn too.
All right,
Cheers.
sit your butt down, boy. So, friends, thank y'all for being here tonight.
Yeah.
We're about to get relaxed. So find yourself into a comfortable seat. We'll take a few minutes first to just breathe. Glasses up. Cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers. We're gonna kick this pandemic's ass.
It's not water. I think we'll do two.
That's definitely not water. That's definitely some pretty good shit. Yeah.
Hey, Don, can I get a sponsor? You ain't good enough. All right, everybody. All right.
Ooh.
I think we're good to go now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can endure a little pain tonight. So, sit up nice and tall. Again, good to see you. My name is Carlos. This is Rashid. He has an Instagram. I don't know the name. So what's your Instagram, sir?
A.she21. You know what I'm saying?
He is not 21, but okay.
It's a good number.
Anyway, sit up tall. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest somewhere comfortable, whatever feels good. First off, just rock left and right a couple times, side to side. Let your sit bones soften into the earth. Once you're good there, lean your chest forward and take a couple circles in one direction. Just loosening the spine, just feeling out how this feels tonight. Next time you get to the top, reverse that circle. All right, next time you get to the top, come back to the middle. Exhale all the air from your mouth. Slowly inhale through your nose to fill up. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Again, slower inhale. Fuller exhale. Two more. Inhale, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest, your throat. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more, strong as you can. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Good, blink your eyes open. For the rest of the class, just breathe deep. Big inhales, big exhales. Send your legs straight ahead. A little bit of a hamstring, calf, and ankle stretch here, so sit up nice and tall. Make sure your sit bones are pulled out the way. Hands rested by your side. So flex your toes back so much that your heels begin to come off the ground. So you're activating the legs, quads are engaged here, toes are flexed back. Good. Shoulders back, chest up. Sit up tall, reach your arms up high, soften the shoulders. Be long in your legs, long in your spine. Notice your posture. Make sure you're not slouching. You're tall, chest is lifted, shoulder blades pulled down, arms pulling slightly back. Then breathe into that. Active position here. 2 more breaths here. Keep getting longer through your spine. Good, now let your heels lower. Bend your knees some, like about 3-4 inches. Inhale, reach up taller. And as you exhale with your peace fingers, just find your big toes. Have a small separation between your legs. Now inhale, lift your chest up. Keep the knees bent. As you exhale, bend your elbows and just drop your belly to your thighs, chest towards knees, and then forehead towards the shins. Okay, once you're down, soft shoulders. Keep hugging the belly in tight. Reach your head more towards your feet. Feel that into your lower back. From there, start to slide your sit bones back a little further, inching back a little bit more and go deeper into the fold. Good. Now, if you can, try to push the back of your knees to the ground while staying low and pull back more. Maybe even grabbing onto the front of your feet with your hands. And pull there. So you feel that come into the calves, into the hamstrings, back of the knees. Now on an inhale, come back up. A little bit of an opposite stretch here, so bend the knees, feet flat. Take your hands behind you. Turn your hands around so the fingers point back. Pressing into the hands, inhale, lift the hips up. Tuck the tail, press away, lift your chest, roll the shoulders back, let your head drop. Keep pressing hips higher, press through your feet more, push through your hands more. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, slowly come back down. Good. Extend your legs forward. Circle out your wrist a couple times. And you're gonna grab your roller. We'll start with the right calf muscle. So if you got nubs, you wanna try and use those. If it's too much, go to a flat spot. If it's all flat, then it's flat. Big deal, no problem. Place that at the base of your calf muscle. So think the lower third of your calf. So separating the calf into thirds, the lower third of the calf. Press under the roller, left leg on top. Once you have that, right foot is relaxed. Just begin to drop the foot from side to side. You're trying to press into the roller with your calf muscle so you can feel the roller working into the muscle. Nice and easy side to side here. Notice if you feel more on the outside or more on the inside. Most likely it's more on the inside. Good, now pause in the middle. Now on your inhale, flex your toes toward your face as much as you can. And powerfully, exhale, snap the foot forward, snap it forward. Inhale, draw it back, flex. Again, exhale, snap it forward. Good. One more like that. In. Out. Good. From there, lift your butt up, push into the hands, and then roll the bottom third of the calf. Just the bottom third, just front to back. Just roll it out, feel that up. Lean more to the inner portion of the calf. Keep rolling there. That might be a little more intense. Yes, no. But it's gonna get worse when we get a little higher. I don't mean for smoke. All right, set your butt back down. Now you're gonna bring that roll a little higher to the right, to the middle of the calf. So find that meaty portion in the middle. Take the foot back up, and again, just rock side to side. And just feel it out. Push into it. Might not be too intense yet, but if it is, that's what we're here for, to work it out. Okay, pause there. On this one, just lift your butt back up, and now roll from the middle to the bottom. Middle to the bottom. Good. Now pause and come up to the upper portion of the calf. So readjust. Push back into the shin, and again, just rock side to side. This might be a little more meaty. Might feel a little more intense. Just creating some length here. Good. Pause there. Lift your butt. Roll the upper half. So middle to the top. Stay right down the center to start. Good. Now lean more to the inner side of the calf. Stay on the upper third though. Good. Now go all the full length of your calf. So from the top to bottom, full length. Stay on the inside first. So your right foot is, toes are pointed a bit over to your left. Good. Now find that center and just roll right down the middle. Still forward dimensions. Now the toes point up to the ceiling. Straight down, straight up. Good. One more pass through. And release. Lower down. Take the roller out of the way. Cross your legs. Roll forward onto your knees. Walk back. Just straighten your right leg back, toes on the ground, tuck the toes, and then press your heel back. Push into the hands, press into the heel, or press into the ball of the foot, heel reaching back so you feel the calf lengthening. Good, now come into a down dog and hook your left big toe and index toe around the right Achilles, and then press that right heel down. Try to get the right heel closer to the ground. Keep pushing your chest to your thigh. Again, breathe into the calf. Let your right toes lift a little bit. Push down more into the heel. So right toes come off the ground as you push the heel down. Right toes up. Lift the right, yeah, and then push down more. There you go. Good difference? Good. Now, stay there. Lift the right heel as high as you can. Inhale, right heel high. Exhale, stretch it down. 2 more. Inhale, high as you can. Exhale down. 1 more. In. And out. Good. Lower back to your knees. From there, walk your knees forward. Cross the ankles. Sit your butt back. And now we'll go to the left side. So roller comes off to your left. Watch out for your wine glass or your shot glass. Place it again, bottom third of the calf muscle. Right ankle on top, and then just go side to side. This movement comes from the hip, so you're just turning the femur bone so that the leg rotates. Good. And then pause in the center. Inhale, flex the toes back more. Exhale, flick it forward. Power it up. In. Out. 1 more. In. Out. Good. Lift your butt up. Roll that bottom third. That's you. I'll need to turn that down some. It gets really bad if YouTube is up there, so after this side, just pop down on it. Okay, pause in the middle portion of the calf. Right in that center. Again, just rock side to side.
It's interesting. Compared to the right.
Yeah, your side should likely be different. Not necessarily going to be the same. Okay, pause there. Lift your butt. Roll middle to bottom. Lean into the inside of it. Ooh, there. Good. Pause. Bring it up to the top portion of the calf. And again, just side to side a few times. So I'm gonna warn you, if this is already really intense, it's gonna get a little worse. Hopefully this isn't that bad. Then as I do this more, I start to notice that it's not as bad each time I do it. So it's getting easier the more I do it. Same will happen for you, but you gotta be consistent. Okay, pause there, lift back up, roll the upper third. Just the upper third right in the center. Lean to the inside. Oh, that's the spot though for me. That upper inside is where I feel it most. That's with my 10-inch vertical. This one is flat leg right here. 10 inches isn't very good if you don't know. 10 inches is terrible. But he only got 11, so it's all good. Pause. Ooh. Stay on the inside and roll the entire length on the inside. Oh, fuck. Good. Center with your toes up. Roll all the way top to bottom. Right down the middle. Good. Last pass. Come back down. All right. Almost done with these calves. Take the roller out the way. Cross the ankles. Rock forward. Find your down dog once more. No, not yet. Down dog. Sorry, not yet. Come back to your knees. Extend your left leg back. Press into the ball of the foot and reach your left heel to the back. So press through it. So you feel the calf and the Achilles lengthen. And then keep the length. Take it up to down dog. And you're gonna hook the right big toe and index toe right behind onto the Achilles. Press the heel down. Press through your hands, chest towards thighs. And then lift your left toes up and keep pushing the heel down. And gently release. No, I lied. Sorry. Inhale. Lift your heel as high as you can. Exhale, heel to the ground. I will not be perfect, okay? Just deal with that, okay? I'm not perfect, I promise. Inhale, lift the heel up. Exhale, take it down. One more. Inhale, heel high. Exhale, heel down. Okay, now you can release back to your knees. Okay, we're gonna stretch out the feet for a minute here and get some shoulders as well. So knees together, toes tucked, sit back on the heels. So he's showing. Your shins will be off the ground like that. Toes are tucked. Make sure the pinky toes are not stuck under. And then sit up tall. So from here, you should feel the feet, toes stretching there. In the meantime, a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Take your right arm out, thumb down. Swing the right arm behind your back. So lean into it. Start to crawl the right hand up your spine. You want to get that middle finger as high as you can up the back. And then sit up tall, lift your chest up. Let that right shoulder open. And so as you feel the right shoulder begin to stretch there, also let's get the right side of your neck. So drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And then breathe there. Make sure you're not letting your whole body tilt. You're keeping the shoulders level. You're just dropping the head. So think the right shoulder stays down as the head falls over to the left, ear towards shoulder. If this becomes too much on the feet, you could always try a block or like a pillow between your butt and your heels. It will take some pressure off. But if it's just too much, untuck some of the shins for a few moments. Finish off there. Okay, now slowly inhale, bring your head up. On the exhale, release the arm. Shake it out if you need to. If you can bear it out, keep the toes tucked. Stay with it. If you need to release, release. This time your left arm goes out, thumb down, swing the arm behind the back. Start to lean into it as you crawl the hand up as high as you can. Middle finger on the spine, and then sit up tall, chest up. Shoulders are level. Let your right arm relax. Keep the left shoulder and drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Breathe into left shoulder. Forget about the feet. The stronger you breathe, the more you can let go. Good. As you inhale your head up, on the exhale, release the arm, shake it out. Good. Find a table, untuck your toes and tap out the feet. Shake them side to side a few times. Knees and ankles together, have a seat on your shins. So now the shin ground. Just sit up tall. So if this is enough, you stay here, let the ankles stretch, relax. If you want a little more, walk your hands back a couple inches behind you. Press into the tops of your feet and lift your shins into the air. For me, I have an ankle problem, so that's too much. As you see Rashid's doing, you put a block under his knees. You can use a pillow for some support there. And that lift of the shins creates a deeper stretch sensation through your top of the feet into the front of the ankles into the bottom of the shins. Breathe there. Just here for 3 more rounds of breath. Slow in, slow out. One more inhale. Full exhale. Good. Release your shins back down. Find tabletop. Kick your right leg back. Shake out the right leg and the ankle. And then shake out the other leg. And then from here, you're going to take your roller off to the right side. We're going to work on the right inner thigh now, okay? So you're going to bring that roller to the right side of your mat. You're going to place the inner thigh on the roller just inside of the knee. And you're lower down to your elbows. Pause there. So from here, the roller is just on the inner thigh, right above the knee. And then you're going to imagine your leg is a piston. Your leg's going to go up and down, so back and forth. So forward and back, scraping the muscle there. Just pump it out. The foot is in the air. Breathe into that there. Make sure you're not shying away from the sensation. You want to lean into the sensation. Okay, find some stillness there. On your inhale, kick your leg out, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Again, in. Out, lean into it. One more, in and out. And now you're gonna roll to the middle, then roll to the up to the towards the knee. Roll to the middle, roll to the knee. So in and out there. That bottom portion of the inner thigh. Okay, pause for a second. Lift your foot up high as you can and roll again. With the foot up in the air, getting a little more towards the inside of the quadricep. Might be a little more intense with that foot lifted. Foot higher if you can. Yeah, keep it up.
Some more inside?
The foot is straight up. Yeah, you're gonna wheel fit. The higher the foot goes, the more.
But the same spot.
Yeah, same spot. Okay, let that go. Find the middle portion of the inner thigh, and then again, back to the beginning. Up and down like a piston. Scrape it out.
Whew.
Give it a little love right here. Fellas, we don't use this muscle a lot. Ladies, that's your love muscle, working right there. So this might be a little more intense for the ladies. Pause. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, close. In. out. One more, in, out. Good, now roll from the middle to the knee, middle to the knee. So bigger range of motion. And then again, lift the foot up higher and keep rolling, same area, with the foot up a little higher. Might be a little more intense, getting a little bit more into the quad there. All right, now pause near the upper portion. Make sure you're not too deep into the tendon of the groin. Stay in the meaty portion of the top. And then again, like a piston, up and down, back and forth. Good. Pause there. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bend. Two more. In. Out. One more. In. And out. Good. And then roll the entire length. In and out. As much range as you can. Lift the leg up a little higher. Or the foot up a little higher. Good. And then slowly release. You're gonna take the roller out. Slide the right leg back. And then we're gonna switch, and then we'll stretch both sides together. So take it over to your left. Bend the left knee. So that the roller is right above the knee on the inner thigh. And then foot is in the air. And again, pump back and forth. Scrape the muscle here.
I wonder how many of my friends have rollers. They probably just
Not enough.
watching this fucking making fun.
And then,
Drinking and smoking, getting entertainment.
if we're watching. All right, pause there. Inhale, straighten. The side of the works. Exhale, bend. In. Out. In. Out. Good. Now roll in up to the middle, down to the base. It's not a huge range, it's about 3 inches of roll. Huh? Not yet. And then lift the foot up a little higher, keep going. Getting a little more to the inside of the quadricep. Good. Pause in the middle of the muscle. In the middle meaty portion, and then again back to the beginning. Pump. I think these shots are wearing off. Might need another one. We'll find your pictures at some point, I'm sure. Okay, pause. Inhale, straighten. Lean into it. Exhale, bend. Don't shy away. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more. In. And out. Good. And now we'll roll the middle portion to the bottom. Should not be that comfortable. And then lift, foot up, and roll some more. Try to get a little bit to that inner quadricep. Good. Pause in the upper portion. Back to the beginning once more. Scrub it out. Back and forth. Like a piston. Just had my oil change in my car today, not in my hip. So it's still tight.
That's what you're doing now.
Basically we're lubricating the muscles here in the joints. This is in essence an oil change for the body. Okay, pause. Inhale, kick. Exhale, bend. In. Out. One more, in. And out. Good, now roll the entire muscle. Side to side, full range of motion. Try to get the foot up a little higher. Still full range of motion. Oh. That makes a big difference for me. I'm not sure about you, but when that foot goes up, getting more quad, I feel a lot more. One more pass. Yeah. And then slowly come off. Take the roller out of the way. Left leg back and rise up to tabletop. Turn yourself to your right. So turn both knees and your hands and head to the right. And you're going to take your knees as wide as you can. So walk the knees out, walk the feet out. Oh, shit. Not that yet, though. Just stay with me. So just walking as wide as you can. Now, bring the big toes together behind you. Big toes together. Good. And then let your hips sink back towards the heels. Keep your hands in front of you. And then shift forward as you inhale, come out of it. And keep the feet. And then exhale, just push back. So just loosening here. So inhale forward, just feel the length. Exhale, sink back, breathe into the groin. 2 more like that. In. Out. 1 more. In. And out. Good. Now pause there. Let the hips sink as low as they can towards the heels. Come to the elbows and assess the amount of sensation you have here in the inner thighs and the groin. If this is enough stretch for your body, you stay here. If you need more, lift your hips up so they're above the knees. Kick your feet out so the toes are pointing out to the sides. And keep spreading your knees wide as your groin sinks straight down to the ground, keeping hips over knees. This might be way too much. You might not need to be here. It's just an option, only if you need it. Trying to get the knees as wide as possible. Inner thighs working their way closer to the ground. This would be frog pose. Basic frog. Just relax as much as you can. Breathe deep. Three more rounds of breath here. Slowly come back up to hands. Feet can come back together as the knees start to work their way again. Turn back to the front. Have a seat on your shins for a second. Let that go. Okay, so we got the inside of the legs. Now we're going to get the front of the legs. Starting with the right leg again, so the roller comes off to your right side. You're gonna lean yourself forward. Place it just above the right knee on the quadricep. Left knee comes out a little bit. Come down to elbows. So from there, lift your right foot up. Let the foot be relaxed. And then wag the leg from side to side, left and right. Just wag the leg side to side. Great. Big range of motion there. Scrape it out. Ooh. Pause there. As you inhale, bend the leg up. Exhale, kick it down. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, in and out. A little different this time. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, drop it to your left. Inhale up. Exhale, drop right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Last side, inhale up. Exhale right. Good, inhale up. Straighten on the exhale. And now roll back and forth on the bottom portion of the quad. So think bottom to middle. Okay, now pause in the middle. Make sure it's nice and meaty right there. And then again, wag the leg side to side. Oh yeah. This one should be feeling juicy. Find the spots and just dig through it. Pause in the middle. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good. Again, in. Out. One more. In. Out. Inhale up. To your left, exhale. Inhale up. To the right, exhale. Inhale up. Left exhale. One more. Inhale up. Right exhale. Inhale up. Release on the exhale. Roll the middle portion. Middle third. Juicy. Okay, pause near the upper portion. Foot is up. Again, wag it side to side. Find a good spot there.
I always say you infuse sound like you're orange juice.
Yeah,
It's in the class.
it does. But we ain't have no orgy here today, bro. I don't know what this guy talking about over here, man. All right, pause there. Inhale, bend. Oh. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. Again, in. Out. And inhale back up. This time drop it left as you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Last one, inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Lower on the exhale. Roll the entire quad. Top to bottom. 2 more passes. Last one. Good. And slowly come up. Switch the roller off to the other side. Get the left leg, and then we'll stretch out both quadriceps. So just above the left knee, right knee comes out, come back down. Lift the left leg up, and then wag it side to side. Dig into it. Okay, pause. Inhale, bend. Good. Exhale, straighten. Again, in. Out. One more. In. Out. Good. And then rock bottom to middle. We're on this already. Go so fast. We got 7 minutes.
You said 75 minutes?
Yeah.
Are you on the ground?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I don't think I'm done. Okay, pause in the middle. And again, rock side to side. Good, then pause. Up, inhale, bend. Ooh. Exhale, straighten. Again, in. Out. In. Out. One more, in. And out. Good, this time inhale up. Exhale, drop to the right. Inhale up. Exhale left. In. Out. In. Out. Inhale back up. Lower on the exhale, roll the middle portion. Yeah. This leg ain't no easier. If you're not suffering, you're not doing it right. Suffer with us.
Suffer with us.
Feel my pain, please.
I feel like doing this. Fucking talk to me.
Yeah, if you need a bite on the towel, bite on a stick, go right ahead. All right, find the upper portion and wag it out. Ooh. Sam, you still in the house? If you are, thanks for joining. All the way from Dallas, Texas, I think it is nowadays. Get your butt back to Vegas. Sammy, she used to come to the class at Baki back in the day. All right, pause there. Lean into it. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. One more, in. Out. Inhale up. Drop it right on the exhale. Inhale up. Drop it left exhale. Inhale up. To the right exhale. One more. Inhale up. Exhale left. Come back up. Lower the leg. Okay, and then rock. Full range of motion.
Is it too lagging?
Anybody else having some lag issues on YouTube? Let me know. I got a report that I got a little lag going on. One more pass. And then let that go. Come off the roller, take the roller out to the side. Come back onto your knees. Walk your knees forward to the front. Open your feet up and try to sit your butt to the ground in between the feet. If your butt won't make it to the ground, sit on a cushion or a pillow, or if you got a block, you can use your block. So we're gonna let the shin stretch, quad stretch. Once you're good, just begin to lean back a little bit. Maybe you stay here. If you got your butt on the ground, you can go to the elbows. If you need more and your knees are on the ground, you can go all the way to your shoulder blades. Just take it where your body allows. Breathe deep there. Shit. Man, YouTube just went black. What? Why? Oh, fuck. Yeah, they leaving. You're on the Wi-Fi too.
Yeah.
If we have some YouTube problems, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. Tell you what, if you're on YouTube, those are there. I'm gonna end this real quick and start a new one. So I'm gonna end this YouTube, come right back to a new one. So go refresh and we'll find another one. Oh, is it working now? Is it back to working smooth, Gabby? Okay, well, we'll leave it for now. Hopefully it holds on. I don't know. Technology, huh?
Hey, yo. I'm trying to use technology.
Okay. So if you're having buffering issues, maybe you should back out and try refreshing it, see what happens. Okay, slowly you're gonna make your way back up. When you get up, find your tabletop and shake out your legs. One at a time. And when you get into the hamstrings just for a second, so something a little simpler for a second. So cross your ankles, sit your butt back. Grab your roller and bring it underneath your hamstrings. So on this one, we're just going front to back, no side to side, just front to back. So you're gonna lift your legs up, lift your butt up. You can have the legs together if you got a small one, and just roll back and forth. Just a gentle massage here into the hammies. Hopefully this is not too bad. It should just feel good. You can play with flexing the toes or pointing the toes, see if that changes anything. Okay, sit your butt back down. You're gonna take that roller off to the right side. place it behind you. Sit up on the roller. Take yourself to the left side of your roller. And then roll onto it all the way onto your right side and bring your left foot in front of you. So make sure the roller is at the top of the IT band. Okay, so top portion of the IT band. This left foot for support. Lift the foot up, the right foot up, and give a gentle wag side to side. Side to side. Good, breathe there. Make sure you're not too high to the hip bone. You're down into the IT band, it's near the top of it. Good. Pause there. Inhale, bend the knee. Oh, ooh, yes. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend, lean into it. Exhale, straighten. One more. In. And out. Good. Roll middle to top. Middle to top. If you don't feel much here, you could stack your legs, but that might not be necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want you to go all the way to the bottom of the IT band. So take it all the way down to the bottom, just above the knee. Bring the leg back up, back to the beginning, wag it out. Bottom portion of the IT band. Save in the middle for last. Good, pause. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. Again, in. Out. Good. Roll bottom to middle. Bottom to middle. So you can choose how you want to be on your hands or on your right forearm, whatever feels better here. I'm sure your shoulders might be feeling a little bit here. Okay, last portion. Pause in the middle. And then back to the beginning. Wag side to side. This is probably the most intense one. Okay, pause there. Bend your knee as you inhale, bend it in. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Good, and now roll full range of motion. All the way. All the way up, all the way down. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Technical difficulties over here.
Things we do for the gram.
I'm doing for my legs. Okay, now roll all the way up to the top, above the IT band, to the base of the hip bone. You should find a meaty portion right under the hip bone. And you're gonna roll back, chest opens to the ceiling, and then roll forward into that, towards the hip flexor. So open and close. Good, just back and forth. Good, couple more. Open and close. One more. Come back to open, okay? Left foot is flat. You should be on the right butt cheek now. So get into the middle of the right butt cheek. and then cross the right ankle on top of your left thigh. So now you're in a figure four shape with your legs. Right butt cheek is on the roller. You can come up to both hands. You want to come to both hands, and then shake it side to side. Scrape into the glute.
I've never seen you with so much rhythm.
Really? Why are you looking, bro? Okay, pause there. Lean into a good spot and just roll an inch or two back and forth. It's not a big roll, it's just an inch or two right into where you're feeling it.
Did you start?
I restarted it, yeah. All right, pause. Now find another spot. So whether you gotta lean more to the outside or more to the inside, find another spot. And then again, side to side. Scrub it out. Try to get a nice meaty portion. Okay, and then pause on a good portion and rock back and forth. Front to back. Little roll. Okay, pause there. Sit yourself up tall. Sit on the roller, sit up tall, and then just roll right onto the ground off the roller. Just roll right forward onto the ground. Keep the figure four, but that's the idea. Okay, so use your hands to push up. Chest up. Keep drawing your chest towards your shin, but also at the same time, can you get your left foot in more and get a little deeper into that right quadricep or right glute in the right IT band. Keep the right knee opening wide. Breathe there. Good. Now keep the figure four. Drop the legs to the left. Just let the foot fall down. But once you have that, sit up tall. Take the left arm across the right leg and then twist. And if you can, you're going to push the right leg left as you twist more and push your right glute to the ground. Try to get some IT band stretch with the rotation. One more breath in. Deepen on the breath out. Good. Come back forward. So you're going to bring that right ankle on top of the left inner knee, and then bring your legs back to the front. Coming into square pose now, so getting deeper into this hip, still over the outer thigh as well. Make sure this bottom shin is parallel to the front. This front foot, top foot wants to be all the way to the inner knee, but if you're tight like I am, you might need to bring the right foot in more, left foot in more. Maybe that's enough for this knee to drop. If it still won't come down, bring the right foot, right ankle in front of your right and left shin, and you're good there. Sit up tall, inhale, lengthen up. On the exhale, just fold straight forward. Try to get elbows to the ground. If not, if you have the shin stack, you can always go forearms to the shin and just relax there. If the elbows are down, try to get the forehead even closer to the ground. Breathe there. If you have really open hips and you know shoelace pose and would rather go into shoelace, if that is better for the hips for you, you can. Otherwise, just stay here if this is enough. For the majority of folks, it's not even going to be necessary. I feel like we need to do that again more. Few more deep breaths. Slowly make your way up. Kick your right leg out, kick your left leg out, and just shake them both for a second. You're gonna get this left side, so bend the knees, grab your roller, sit back on top of the roller. No, that's not it. Shift off to the right side of the roller. Roll off to your left side. And then from there, find the upper portion of the IT band. So you're gonna slide back a little bit. So you're in the upper portion of the IT, right foot forward. Lift the left leg up and again, just wag it side to side. Lean into what you're feeling. Good, now pause. As you inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more, in. And out. Good, and now roll the upper third of the IT bend. Just about a 3-inch portion. I was waiting for that. I wasn't ready for it. Thought you were rocking that, Asian. All right, now find the bottom portion of your IT bend. And then again, rock, swing the leg side to side. Good, pause. Lean into it, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. In. Out. One more, in. Out. Good, now roll the bottom third. Bottom towards the middle. Again, if you need more, you can always stack those legs, but I don't need. And then find the center of the IT. And again, last time, shake it side to side. Good, pause. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 2 more, in. Out. In. Out. Full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Take it for a ride. Two more passes. Okay, pause at the top. Go a little further up higher. Get her right under the hip bone into that meaty portion between the hip bone and the top of the IT. And then you inhale, rock open. Exhale, close into the hip flexor. Inhale, rock open. Exhale, close. Again, in. Out. Two more. In. Out. Last one. In. Out. Then open back up. Bring the left ankle on top of the right quad. And then use your hands, push yourself up. You should be on the left glutes. And then scrape that glute side to side. Leaning into that left side.
Flank.
Yeah. Flank on the cow, yeah. I'm not the size of a cow, so
Getting real
I'm
meaty
call
over
it a flank for me. Okay, pause. Find a good spot and give about a little 2-inch rock. Right into it. Or 2-inch roll. So. Okay, now find another nice meaty spot, lean into it, and rock side to side. Scrape it out. Good, find a nice spot. And again, just another little 2-inch roll back and forth. Good. And sit up tall, keep the legs. And then just slide right off the roller. Keep the figure 4. Use your hands, push up. Try to get that right heel closer if you can. Let the left knee open and breathe into your left glute, left IT band. And then keep the legs. Just drop them over to the right. Sit up tall. Right arm goes across. Press into the thigh and twist. Push the left glute down. Push the left leg away and rotate. One more breath in. Full breath out. Release the twist. Place the left ankle on top of the inner right knee. And then bring the legs back to center. And then work on getting your square. Make your adjustments. So this left knee can drop a little bit more. Make sure the hips are level. Once you're good, inhale, lengthen up. On the exhale, just fold. Melt into it. Be heavy. Just focus on that left glute, left IT band. It needs to be 90 minutes. It's already been So at least we get lower body done. And, if they want to stay upper body, they stay upper body. They'll do a couple times.
That's worried that nobody after you start you cut out today.
Oh yeah, I don't have to be much, but I'll tell you. If you took shoelace last time and you want to here, take shoelace again. Otherwise, keep breathing where you are. Slowly make your way up. Kick your left leg out. Kick the right leg out. Shake it out. Okay. Lower body done. Took a long time, right? This class goes really fast. There's a lot of stuff to do. So if you've had enough and you're good for tonight, I want you to finish off just putting the roller, laying on your spine with the roller on your neck. You're just gonna rock the head side to side, go at different points on the neck, rock it out, and then take Shavasana when you're good. If you wanna stick with me for another 15 minutes, we're gonna get into the lats, a little bit of shoulders, and then we'll get to the neck, okay? So if you're gonna stick with it, you're gonna take your roller on your right side, place it at an angle, pointing towards the back. And you're gonna bring it to the base of your lat muscle. So lower down, right onto the base of your right arm is out long. And you're gonna rock forward and rock back. Rock forward, rock back. Lean in and lean out. Just at that lower portion of the lats.
Make sure you get that angle.
If you've been doing pull-ups, this should feel awful. At the same time, it's going to be really beneficial. Okay, pause where you feel it nice and tender. Lift the arm. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more in and out. Your arm goes down. Lift up so you can bring the roller a little higher, more towards the upper portion of your lat. And again, open, close. You can play with the angle of the roller and see what feels better for you. Open and close. If it's really intense, that's how it's supposed to be. Gotta breathe through it. Okay, pause in a nice tender spot. Lift the arm. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. In. Out. Good. Now bend the elbow and lift the elbow and just roll. So hand to your head, elbow comes up, and then just roll into the left. Back and forth. Getting as much range as we can from top to bottom. Good. Now release the hand. So use your left hand to push off the roller so you can bring the right arm up and bring the right shoulder onto the roller. So I want to bring the roller now more to a straight line. Lean into that shoulder, into the meaty part of the muscle. And then again, just going to open and close. Just open and close. Right on the outside of the shoulder. Make sure it's in the meaty portion. Lean into it. Wherever you feel it the most, I want you to hold there and just breathe. Okay, slowly push up, slide the roller out of the way. Take your right arm behind you and lower onto your right side. Right arm behind you, lower to your right side. Then pull that right arm up into a half bind. Bend your knees. Then just breathe right there. Just hang into it. Drop to the side of your head. Your right arm might start to go numb. If it does, you're going to back out for a moment, then come back in. We're just here for 60 seconds. You can try leaning back a little bit, see what that does to it. Might not need that. Play with the angles. Explore it in your body. We're all a little bit different. Okay, let the arm lower to the ground. Push off your left hand, lift your arm up and slide it out. And then lower to your back. Take your roller over to the other side. Then we'll get into the left lat. You're gonna lift up, get that roller at the base of your left lat. Once you have it there, arms relaxed. Just again, open and close. Open and close. Holy. This side is worse. For me at least. Okay, pause in a good spot. Lift the arm. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, take it back. In. Out. In. Out. One more. In. Out. Good. Lower the arm. Lift up. Get the roller higher towards the upper portion of your lat. Open. Close. Open. Close. Play with the angle if you need to. Make sure it's nice and juicy. Two more passes. Find a good spot. Lift the arm. Inhale forward. Exhale back. In. Out. In. Out. One more in. Out. Good. Arm relaxed. Hand to the back of the head, lift the elbow, rock the entire lat, roll the entire lat. Best you can. Oh, fuck. This is not very fun right now, but I know it's good. I know it's worth it, that's why we do it. Three, two, and one. Let the arm go. Use the right hand, push up. Slide the left arm through. Bring the roller horizontal and lower left shoulder onto the roller. Lean into it. Get it into the nice meaty part. And again, open, close. Open, close. Roll into the shoulder. Find a good spot and just hold into it. Breathe. Using your right hand, push off the roller, slide it out of the way. Take your left arm behind you, lower to your left side, bend the knees, half bind left arm behind your back, and then breathe there. Drop your head. Maybe the right arm reaches over your head, maybe you open up a little bit. See what you need there. Again, if your shoulder goes numb, back out for a second and come back in. Only here for a minute. Release your arm to the ground. Use the right hand. Push-ups, you can slide the left arm out. Lower to your back. And we're going to take the roller under your neck. So finally we get to really relax. So grab the roller. Place it at the top portion of your neck. So the base of your skull. So it's almost like your chin's going to be touching your chest. Let the arms relax. And then just begin to rock your head left and right. This should be nice and relaxing. Pardon? Oh. Pause in the middle. Take it about 1 inch lower. Find a meatier portion of the neck, and again, just rock side to side. So we're still on the upper half of the neck. Pause in the middle, 1 inch lower, just above the middle of the neck. Pause in the middle. Take it to the middle so that when you drop the head, it feels like it's grabbing your entire neck. And then again, rock. If you need, you can be pushing into the roller for more sensation. Pause in the middle. Take it a little bit lower, 1 inch lower, so it's near the lower half of the neck. Rock it again. Pause in the middle. Last time, just a little bit lower. So it's more like it's at your base of your trapezius muscles. And then last time, oh. Slower you go, the more you feel it. Okay, pause. Just let your head rest into it for a second. Breathe. And slowly bring your head up to get the roller out. Lower your head down. Send your legs out long. Find Shavasana. You're done. Take a moment. Shake out the legs you need. Find some stillness. Give yourself 2 minutes here. 2 minutes to just relax. There's no need for you to reawaken until you feel that you're ready. When you do, just be slow about it. No rush. Before you leave your mat, take a moment to just thank yourself for giving this time to you, for putting forth the effort to bring upon this healing to your physical, emotional, and spiritual beings. It's been an honor and a privilege. Until we meet again, I bow forth respect and admiration for each and all of you. My soul acknowledges your soul. Namaste. Namaste. Thanks for sticking through, friends. Send me some feedback. Let me know any issues or anything that you really liked, anything that you want to work on next time. anything, just holler at me on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Other than that, we'll have something tomorrow night for you, and we'll keep it going every night, okay? See y'all again soon. Thank you.